Now, all have studied costing in your lower classes. Okay. So what is costing? Costing is the, in simple terms, it will take, costing is what calculating the cost of product or services. Costing is, in simple terms, is calculating the cost of product or production or service. Cost of product or service. This is costing. Okay, costing, cost accounting. Okay, and why cost of product or service is calculated? Why it is necessary to properly calculate cost of product or service? Because price of the product will depend upon the cost of the product. So if costing is wrong, pricing will be wrong. And if pricing is wrong, your profitability will be affected. So it is very important that you should properly calculate the cost of your product. That's why costing is very important. Because ultimate aim of the business, that is objective of business, is profitability. And profitability will depend upon price. And price is ultimately depend on the costing. Okay. So you add various costs for making a product, and on that you add the desired percentage of profit, you will get the selling price. And once you decide the selling price, you can calculate the profitability or profit from that product. So it is very important that proper calculation of cost is very important for correct determining the price and ultimately determining the profitability of that product. Now, in traditional approach, traditionally, price determination is based on the cost. Just now we understood, no? First, you have to determine the cost of the product. Based on that, you will add the desired profit percentage and you will get the price of that product. First thing. This is the traditional approach, that first we will calculate the cost of the product, then we will add the markup. Markup means profit to the cost and we will get the selling price. Okay, so this is the traditional approach. But major drawback of this approach is that customers may not buy at this price. Very important, no? Logical. Suppose cost of producing a product is coming to be 1,000 rupees, for example. And company says that it wants 20% profit on this cost. That is called as markup. So what will be the cost of the product? 1,000 plus 20%, 1,200 will be the selling price of this product. Understood, everybody? So traditional approach is, first we will calculate all the cost using various principles of costing. Okay. Then we will add our desired markup, that is profit. Okay. Then we will get the arrive at the selling price. Now, from customer point of view, if we will think, customers may not buy, sometimes may not buy at this price. They may feel that the price is very high. Sometimes you also feel, no, that price is high. Let me not buy this at this time. Okay. Why? Because customers will see the price only. Because for them, price is the cost. Understood? So this is the traditional approach. Traditional approach works like this only. First, company will calculate the cost, then we will add the desired percentage, we will get the selling price. But one disadvantage or a drawback of this approach is that customers may not buy at this price. Okay. So to overcome this difficulty or drawback, there is a modern approach or alternative approach, which is called as target costing. Okay, this is an alternate approach to pricing. Now here, reverse working is done. Normally in traditional costing, how we have understood, first we will calculate the total cost of that product or service. Then we will add the profit percentage. We will get the selling price. Correct? Yes or no? We will get the selling price of that product or services. But in this, there is a drawback we have understood. Customers may sometimes not buy at this price. And you cannot also sell at a low price because otherwise you will be incurring at a loss. Okay. Now, to overcome this drawback or difficulty, one alternative approach is developed, which is called as target costing. Okay. What is a target costing? This is a reverse approach. Here we will first determine the selling price based on the market approach. Okay, first we will conduct a survey, for example, and try to find out at what price customers will be willing to buy the product. First thing. Main important is that if you are producing some product, customers should buy that product. No? Otherwise, there will be no use in manufacturing that product. So in target costing, first we will find the selling price of that product based on the market approach. Okay. Based on the customer perspective, we will decide the selling price. Okay, in traditional approach, how it was, first we calculated the cost, then we added profit, then we found out the selling price. Okay, that was a company approach. But here in target costing, first we will find out the selling price based on market approach. That's, for example, suppose you are planning to manufacture a mobile phone. Okay, first we will find out what will be the price that customer will be willing to pay for the type of phone you are manufacturing. First thing. And then you will do the reverse calculation. Selling price you will calculate. Then you will have some desired percentage of profit that you want to earn. You will reduce that percentage, profit percentage. Then you will arrive at the cost. Okay. Means here we will try to control the cost based on the selling price. Okay. In traditional approach, how it was, we add the cost, add the profit, find out the selling price. But here in target costing, we will have a market-driven approach. First, we will find out the selling price. Then from that selling price, we will reduce our expected profit margin. Then we will try to maintain the cost at that level so that we can get this profit. So this is target costing. So here cost is the target, not the selling price. In traditional approach, selling price was determined, but in target costing, main approach is controlling the cost. Okay, maintaining the cost for earning the desired profit. Okay, why? Because in today's highly competitive environment, where customer is the king, meeting the customer's affordability is critical to success. Okay, because nowadays customer is the king. So you will have to maintain the price. If you want to sell your product, you will have to maintain the price according to the customer's affordability. Okay. Otherwise, that product will not be sold in the market. So first, you have to always determine the selling price based on the customer perspective. And then we will decide our cost. Okay. Earlier, first we decided cost, ignoring the market perspective. But today it is not affordable because today there is a lot of competition. So you will have to first determine the selling price, then you will have to determine your cost. based on the desired percentage of profit. Okay. So at the time of conception of the product, before starting manufacturing the product only, firm will find what price the consumers is willing to pay. Just now we have taken one example. Now, suppose you want to manufacture a mobile phone. First, you will conduct a survey at what price customer will be willing to buy phone manufactured by you. Okay. Then we will determine the cost of that product by working backwards. Okay. After deducting the profit margin from the price. So this is the concept of target costing. Here reverse process is done. First to determine the selling price, then determine the cost. So target costing formula, everybody can note down. Target cost is selling price minus expected profit margin. In other words, under target costing, first the realizable price is set at what price customer will be willing to buy the product. Then affordable amount of cost is estimated. Backward working is done. Okay. Firm can produce goods at or below the affordable cost. Firm goes for production and otherwise not. Okay. If firm is able to produce the goods at the target cost or below target cost, then it will produce the product. Otherwise, it will not produce the product. Okay. Suppose customers have willing to buy the mobile phones, for example, let us say 5,000 rupees. Okay, based on the market approach, we have found out that customers will be buying your mobile phones at 5,000 rupees based on the market approach. Okay. Now, this is the selling price. You cannot sell more than this. Okay. So you will have to sell at 5,000 only. If you will sell more than this, customers will not accept your product. Now this is a selling price. Some profit you have to earn. Suppose you decide that I want profit of, for example, 1,000 per mobile phone. Okay. So this profit margin you have to keep for yourself. Then target cost will be 4,000. Means now, till now you have not started producing. This is all before production. Now you will have to see whether it is possible to produce the mobile phone at 4,000. One important thing, without compromising on quality. That is also important. Otherwise, you will reduce the quality and after that you will face the consequences. Okay. Customers will buy at 5,000, but ultimately after some days of use, if mobile starts showing some problem, then again there will be reputational consequences, etc. So you have to see that you are able to manufacture this good quality mobile phone at 4,000. So this is the maximum cost which you can bear for producing a mobile phone. If you are not able to manufacture a good phone at 4,000, then you should not produce that product. Okay, this is the target costing. Understood everybody? This much? Okay. So let us take one illustration fastly on target costing. Simple illustration. Illustration number 1. Illustration number 1. A company has a capacity of production 80,000 units. So there is a company, it has a capacity of producing 80,000 units. So this is the maximum capacity. Practical capacity, you can say maximum practical capacity. It has a capacity to produce 80,000 units, but presently it is producing only 20,000 units. Selling price is 100 each. See here one statement is given. Demand is sensitive to selling price. Means if you will increase the selling price, demand will fall definitely, because they say that demand is sensitive to selling price. Clear? Demand is sensitive to selling price, and it has been observed that every reduction of 10 in selling price, demand will be doubled. So they are saying that if you will reduce selling price by 10 rupees, your demand will be doubled. So at 100, demand is 20,000. Okay. If you will make selling price 90, your sales will become 40,000. Okay. 10 rupees reduction in selling price, demand will automatically be doubled. Okay. What should be the target cost at full capacity if profit margin on sale is taken to be 25%? Simple question. They are asking what should be the target cost if company decide to produce and sell 80,000 units and they want to earn a 25% profit. Okay, so first approach and target costing will be determining the desired selling price at full capacity. So if you want to sell 80,000 units full capacity, what will be your desired selling price or acceptable selling price? First, we will find that. From that, we will reduce 25% profit margin. We will get the target cost. So simple. So let us understand this. Very simple. So see, first we will find out what will be the acceptable selling price for 80,000 units, because maximum capacity is 80,000 units. Okay, and present utilized capacity is 20,000 units. Present selling price is 100. Okay, so at 100, if demand is 20,000, they are saying that if we will reduce selling price by 10 rupees, that 100 will become 90. You will increase the demand by double. 20,000 will become 40,000. Similarly, if you will reduce more 10, that is 90 to 80, your demand will become 80, that is 40 is double, which is your maximum capacity, 100% capacity, full capacity. So now we have find out that if company wants to sell 80,000 units, full capacity, 100% capacity, full capacity, it has to keep the selling price at 80. Okay, first thing we have find out. Now we can find out the target cost easily, because target cost is target selling price less target profit. Target selling price is 80 at full capacity, and 25% is the desired profit margin. So 80 minus 25% will be 60 per unit. So this is your target cost per unit. So total target cost will be 60 into 80,000, 48 lakh will be the target cost. Understood? Simple illustration on target costing. You can go through this once. Understood everybody? Any confusion in this illustration? Clear? Yeah. You can note down if you want. Okay.